The door flew open, and her kidnapper appeared by her side moments later. "'Twas a boar." She noticed the grim look on the faces of the guards by the door, shaking their head when the boar was mentioned. "'Tis a deep wound," she said. "He was sick before the injury." His brow furrowed as he stared down at her. "How could you ken that?" She motioned him over and pointed. "There, do you see the swollen part of his insides protruding from the wound? It is full of poison and could leak into his belly." Looking up at her captor, she nodded. "'Twas a good thing he can ride fast. He does no have much longer." "But you can help him. I didna ride for naught, did I, lass?" His eyes searched hers with a need she understood. "I will try. Do either of you have a name?" "Aye, his is Quade, and I am Logan. 'Tis all you need to ken. Get to work while I start the fire." "I need water. Is there a stream nearby so you can fetch fresh water?" "Aye, not far. I'll return with what you need." "Be quick about it. Without water, he will surely die. Much of your body is water. My mother taught me that, though it is the most basic part of us, it is the most necessary too. He can't fight the fever without water, and I must clean his wound besides." She stopped to give Logan a searching look and held her breath. She had just barked an order at her captor out of habit. Would he follow it? "Och, lass, fine, I'll go for water." He dumped the wood in his arms on the floor, gave orders to the guards, and slammed the door behind him on his way out. She let her breath out, grateful that he didn't mind her abruptness as so many others did. She turned back to her patient. There was much to do for this man, this clan chief known as Quade. Would she be able to save him? She opened her satchel and began to pull out the tools she would need: a knife, a needle and thread, and several long strips of clean linen. She found the jar with her poultice for fever and one for healing open wounds. Once she was prepared, she finished her assessment of the patient, noting his long, strong hands and his flat belly on the left side. There were no open wounds besides the one she'd noted, but the wound on his right side was one of the largest she had ever seen. The cut was long, but for some unknown reason the boar had missed his bowel. A rip there would surely have killed him. She stared at what had caught her eye before. At the very end of his bowel, a small appendage sat ripe and full of pus, ready to burst and spread its poison to the rest of the cavity. She knew she couldn't allow that to happen, or he would surely die. A long time ago her grandfather had described something similar. She had been awestruck as she listened to his experience of cutting something out of someone's belly to save his life.